since Bobby's looking up here. I'm going to start for once. No, you guys were unbelievable. That was great. You know what? As soon as you guys got up on stage, I started smiling because I could just tell you guys were into it. You were having a good time. And sure enough, when you started playing, it was just like right on the money. I loved it. Just trumpets, you guys all had your bells pointing the same direction and up over the music stands and sounded great. You seem to have everything memorized. And you sound beautiful on lead trumpet. That's, yeah, kudos to our lead trumpet player right here. He's fantastic. And all the solos were great, and I can't believe a bass trombonist is playing Tommy Dorsey. I mean, first thing I'm thinking of, what are you thinking? And you got it out of the horn, and it sounded great. That was fantastic. Totally cool. In sax section, you guys were wonderful. You guys played with such dynamics, and all the solos were great. And it was such a professional presentation. And you guys looked like you were having fun. And that's the biggest part of your performance to me, because I was tapping my toes and smiling the whole time you guys were playing. So,
kudos to the directors, man, for letting you guys do this by yourself.
Excellent.
That's really, man, that's amazing.
What else can we
touch?
Great
job conducting, too. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Strong boss, man.
Yeah, excellent.
Need to use more snare drum, though. Right? I hear a lot of ride cymbal, but I don't hear a lot of, snare drum going on. Just more interaction with the band. Sometimes I felt the band was playing mute. You know what I mean? I think you can get more involved more in terms of just kicking. Because it's like you against them. In terms of numbers, there's one guy against 20 people. So, don't be afraid to kick them more than you were doing. But great job. Who has the hardest job in the sax section? Who has the hardest job? Lead out there? Well, you have the easiest job. You do. All you have to do is play the melody. It's easy. You have the easiest job. Who has the hardest job in the saxophone section? Who does? No? Why do you say that? Well, you can just keep guessing. But why do you say tenor two? Yeah, really. I guess so. No, I just want to know why you said that. Who has the hardest job in the sax section?
The lead trumpet player.
Actually, second alto has the hardest job in the sax section. Why do you think? Because you have to play up to her, and then you have to play up to you. So you actually have the most challenging job in the saxophone section. So it's food for thought. That was beautiful, man. Solo on that. Is that the first two? The first two you played that long saxophone solo? That was really, really well done. And who played this baritone solo on the original recording of Lemon? Because if you can name who it is, you get a Cadillac. If you can name who played the sax, no, it's not like you're a teacher. If you can name who played the saxophone solo on the original version of Lemon Drop, you get a Cadillac. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Because there is a Cadillac in the back. That's too bad. No, it's Serge Shaloff. Very important. If you're going to play the baritone, you need to know who Serge Shaloff is. It's important. And it's a great solo. You can transcribe that solo. It's really a great solo. It's one of the classic bebop baritone saxophone solos. So, that's what I mean. It's important to listen to these records. You're playing these tunes, you need to go back to the source and listen to these records and check out who's playing the solos. Because it's like, that was an amazing band when you heard the band this year, right? Johnny Jackson. I mean, just like that band from the late 40s. Really important band in the history of his music. So it's important to know context-wise what you guys are playing. And historically, how to deal with that. That's really important. The band sounds so incredible. Your presentation was great. Show business with the clarinets coming out. I mean, it was really effective in terms of just from the audience point of view, because we talked about this in the first band now. You're playing for people, right? You're not playing for an empty room. You're not playing you're really playing for yourself, but you're really playing to make people feel a certain way. And your performance affects people. That's like first and foremost. Realize that, And you guys really made the audience feel great. That's a really fantastic thing. That's why you play music, right? You play music to make people feel good. That's a big thing. You guys certainly did that. So thank you so much. That was an inspiring set.
here's a tricky thing about jazz education. You see, Andy came up here and told you how great you sounded, how much fun you were having, which is so great. You feel like, oh, I can see your bubbly faces. He likes us, he likes us, he likes us. And then Gary says, oh, you guys sound so great. Everything's great.
I said more snare.
Oh, a little more snare, but anyway, you just sound great. So they leave it to me to just tell you what's wrong. Thanks, guys. Well, you know what? I love it too, and I have to say it's so much fun for us to listen to kids like you that are having fun playing. That's just great because you send your hearts out to us. You know, and I'm watching his feet are going dumping like this, you know, and I can see your bodies moving with the music. That's really great. You know, that's the whole thing. And of course, Gustavo, I couldn't believe you memorized that. You know, you look down and go like that.
I thought you criticized it.
But you know, I mean, that's the way. One thing I want to say about that is that the more music that you memorize, the better you're going to play. It's like you have things called dendrites in your brain. That they're like little things that stimulate your intelligence. You know? And you stimulate them by taking stuff and putting it in there, memorizing it. You know, like obviously these guys are rehearsing the pants off here. You know, you've played this stuff really a long time and worked hard on it, haven't you? Of course you have. It shows, you know. But what you ought to do now is turn these stands around, all of them, and play it. Like Gustavo, he goes down once in a while to check himself out. Am I in the right place? He's got it inside of his head and here, he's playing. So that's the way you want to learn to play all things, all music, everything. I mean, even if you practice and open a book of scales and stuff, internalize that so that you can play scales. You're looking at a scale. I mean, come on, you know. So it's something that raises your intelligence thing a lot. That's one of the benefits of playing music is that, and corporate people know this, they go to music schools quite often and recruit people for big corporate jobs and stuff, you know, computer geniuses and stuff, because there's something about playing music that does something up in here. You know, it stimulates your ability to remember things and stuff like that. Intellect, you know. So memorize as much as you possibly can. Now, the one thing I want to say, that this isn't jazz music, it's improvised, so if there was one thing I would have to say that I would say, where's my little spanking stick? I know these solos are written out on the parts, you know, some of the tunes, they're like written solos. It's kind of like when they write those things, when they publish them, they write a solo, like a suggested solo in case you don't know how to improvise. They give you one. And so you memorize it, right? But I wish that the ink that they used on those publishing things, just on a certain solo, they have a special ink that once it's purchased by the band director and exposed to light, within 2 weeks that ink disappears. And the solo's gone. And the only thing that's left are the chord changes. And you have to play now. Whoops, where's my written solo? You know, it's like a security blanket to hang on to. You know, they give them to you because they know that a lot of young people haven't yet learned to really express themselves in a real improvising way. But the purpose of this program is to develop that skill. You know? And I think it's a waste of time to play in a band, a jazz band, and not learn to improvise. You know, I think it's a total waste of time. So it's one of the weaknesses that I see, is that too many of you are playing good solos, you know, instead of really going for it, you know. So change that if you don't mind, please. You know, to trust yourself to what? Huh? They are? Well, they sound like they're written.
That's good.
But actually, they sounded to me like you were, because it sounded like you were playing exactly the rhythm.
You don't get the Cadillac rhythm solo. You don't get the Cadillac either.
I've got enough cars. And they're better than Cadillacs. But anyway, okay, so if those were all like really truly improvise, you still need to listen to the players so that your improvising skills sound a little more like spontaneously natural, you know? So like, you know, the thing that you're saying on Lemon Drop, you know, that's a key to this whole process, you know, is the scat sing. Well, here's a good thing for you to do. You know, you're aware of the J.B. Ebersole play-along records and all that stuff, are you? If you're not, you better find out about it. They give you a way to practice at home where you can sit there and put on there just rhythm section tracks of tunes, you know. You can buy everything from Dixieland tunes to Christmas songs and everything under the sun, you know. But you get a chance to play along with it. One of the things I have my students do is I put one of those things on. I say, put your horn in the case. Now sing along with this record. You know what scat singing is, right? It's kind of what you're doing there on Lemon Drop. So the track starts and Jamie goes 1, 2, 1, 2, and you go do dip, do deep, oh, do that. You know whatever. But let yourself go. And then you sing a couple of choruses, and then you say, yeah, I'm into it. I've got it. Where's my horn? And it starts to come right out through the horn. Because the voice inside of you is a basic thing. The instrument's just an extension of that voice. So scat sing. Put on some records, scat sing along with them. Don't be shy about your voices. You know, we're not all born like Frank Sinatra's and people like that, you know. So the instrument's correct, some of the out points in our untrained voices, but the voice is still part of it, you know. That's who you really are. So get into that. But anyway, this is a very enjoyable band. I mean, how often do you rehearse? Are you daily?
Tuesday, Thursday after school, and then Saturdays.
Sorry, what?
Tuesday, Thursday after school, and then we do Saturdays, and, you know, when they cancel school because of the cold, we come in.
So this is like not even part of the school day.
Right.
Should be.
It's a very unique situation. Very cool.
And doubling youth. Nice to see those clarinets.
I mean, and I couldn't believe it. You two guys told me where the clarinets. I said, what?
Business, man.
Well, we really love this band. I mean, there's so much positive energy coming off you. You take care of business. You're very responsible for the way you play the music. That's a really good sign. We love when people care about how they sound. You know, any student that comes with me, I can't turn him into a virtuoso, but if I make him care about how he plays, then I've done my job. You know, once that student cares, he'll go home and do something about it, and it shows that you care. Great. We really love it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.